which emerged last night that you will still box on that card on March 8th, and it could well be against Deontay Wilder. What can you tell me about those talks? How quickly have they progressed? How long have you been in talks with Deontay's team?
昨天同时出来的信息呢，还有你也会打这场比赛，然后呢，你跟威尔德之间可能还有这么可能性。你们简单介绍一下这个跟威尔德之间的情况。
这也是我早上看到新闻这样来说的，但是可能说下一步也会去谈。威尔德也非常好，08年的时候北京奥运会铜牌，次重量级的铜牌，然后转职业之后，然后一直卫冕那么多年，然后 KO 率非常高，所以说如果说和威尔德打比赛也是一个不错的选择，然后也会引起全米的注意。
I was not 100% aware of that, to be honest with you, until I talked with my team yesterday. But when it comes to Wilder, I think I give him all the credits in the world. It is such a great fighter. He got the bronze medal in 2008 Olympics in the cruiserweight division. And when he turned pro, he had all these magnificent knockouts and hell of a fighter. And I open my arms to welcome that fight with Wilder, and that will be a great bang for the sport of boxing.
Obviously, after having those talks with your team and last night, Zhilei, what did they tell you? Are they confident a deal will be agreed between both parties, and it will be you versus Deontay next?
现在整个团队对威尔德这个比赛的信心大概是多少？能够成的信心？
信心也非常足，然后下一步就有经纪团队，然后他们去和对方的团队去接触去谈。至于谈论什么样的结果，看对方的表态，我们这边肯定没问题。就像我所说的，打谁都没问题。
I don't have a problem with that fight personally. I would just say yes to that fight. I should say yes right now. So I think the ball will be in his hand pretty soon, and let's see what comes up.
And those are the words of Zhilei Zhang, as you heard him. You heard his words interpreted through his own Mandarin language, that he acknowledges Deontay Wilder. He accepts a fight with Deontay Wilder, and it would be a pleasure to fight Deontay Wilder. Yes, I would accept for that fight to happen with open arms, and the ball is in his court. Basically, that's all he really had to say. So there was no hang-ups, there was no buts, no ums, howevers. You know how this goes. And normally you look for those key indicating words or little phrases when someone doesn't want to fight. You didn't see any of that with Zhilei Zhang. You didn't see Zhang say, you know what, I have to check with them, but I don't know, right? Zhilei Zhang welcomed the fight with Deontay Wilder, an explosive fight, like he said, a bang of a fight. And it's in Wilder's court. Okay? And so the next question to ask is Deontay Wilder. And I think and I hope we will get definite answers besides what we received before, like last week. Like, oh, well, didn't you have a 2-fight rematch clause intact, signed to fight AJ? Oh, they didn't want the fight. I hope it's nothing like that. Because if it's some more, hey, we're asking you about fighting Zhang on March 8th on an Anthony Joshua card, yes or no. And if it's all about AJ still, then Houston, we may have a problem. And really now, just thinking of that now, Wilder might not fight that fight because now he is on the undercard. Now he is recognized as the B-side. Now he is looked at as the guy that people don't want to see, even though a lot of people still want to see Deontay Wilder, people. I don't care how Wilder sees himself in comparison to other fighters, which is dumb. He's still wanted, he's still desired, and he's still deserving of redemption like any other fighter. He lost his fight against Joseph Parker. Everybody ain't Joseph Parker. Joseph Parker is his own person, his own mind, his own style, okay? But I think people, regardless of him being on the undercard or whatever, that's if he takes it, he's still desired and he's looked at in improving the overall night. The undercard, more than likely, a lot of times makes these fights. A major fight without an undercard means nothing, really, a lot of times. You know, that's what could have happened in Ngannou versus Fury. They should have had a better card. If they would have had a better card, it would have sold more. But Wilder may not take the fight because he's on the undercard. But just give you guys an understanding on how wanted, popular, desired Deontay Wilder is. Let me remind you guys, and you can ask my boy Showbiz the same thing. The minute Wilder lost, okay, Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder lost. The minute that the the decision, the announcement of the fight cards were called in, I had at least 500 or 600 people fall off just like that. I mean, I probably had, I can't remember what the number was, but it was probably like, let's say I had 2,000. Okay, I had 2,000 people online. When Wilder lost, 500 fell off. Just like that. Showbiz having a bigger channel than me, a much bigger channel than I have, 3,000 people fell off. And he can contest to that. He can contest to the amount of people fell off or lost interest in watching the live, and the main event wasn't even on. Okay, so before Wilder, and I'm saying this for a reason, for all you Wildettes, for all you Wilder worshipers, for all you fanatics out there, this is for you guys. Before you go to defend Wilder for not taking the fight with Zhilei Zhang, because as we heard him say, the ball's in Wilder's court, listen to what I just said. People still want to see Wilder and what Wilder is still capable of doing. So before you justify that what he's doing is right, I think you need to start criticizing and pushing him, forcing him, pressuring him to get his ass back in there and fighting better opposition like Zhilei Zhang, Joseph Parker, etc., etc., etc. Okay? Encourage him to stay in the fight. But you guys tell me what you think of Zhilei Zhang and his response and the negotiations that's going on between him and Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!